Hello everyone, as you can see, we have the Clone Wars edition of the General Grievous from Star Wars The Black Series. This is a Walmart exclusive. As you can see, we've got the original General Grievous over here, and we'll be comparing the two. I'm imagining that they're probably going to be exactly the same mold, just using different paint, but we'll take a closer look and just see what the differences are. I'm curious to see the eyes and whatnot, but again, I think it's going to be very similar. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at the outside the box, we'll go ahead and unbox them, we'll take a look at his articulation, do some comparisons with the original figure, and I'll leave a link up here at some point throughout the video so you can take a closer look at the original General Grievous. It was a much older video, so be kind. Anyways, so taking a look at the box, I do like the way that they did the Clone Wars on that side there, and on the back, stay up. We've got the Clone Wars are brought to life in a unique animation style that captures the drama of this epic period. Jedi warriors lead clone troopers into battle against the evil Separatist forces. All right, and as you can see, the Clone Wars 2003 to 2005. Okay. Anyways, so let's go ahead and take a closer look here. So we'll go ahead and unbox them. I'm not sure how we're going to do this with the blister pack here. We'll be very careful. There we go. That'll work. Awesome. All right, and while we're going through this, if you have any questions, make sure to ask down below. And just a reminder, this is a Walmart exclusive. It's probably a very limited run. I don't know if you'll be able to still get this by the time the video comes out, but I will leave some links just in case. All right, so trying to figure out how we're gonna get him out of the plastic. There we go. That'll work. Get the saber out. Oh yeah, basically the same figure. I need to do some... All right, we'll just lean him. Well, he'll sit down. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get everything cleaned up, and I will be right back. All right, so we've got the general out, and right away I can see some areas that they skimped out on. First of all, it's the cape. You'll notice that it's just fabric. It's not a double-lined fabric like the original Grievous was. Ugh, that keeps happening. The other thing that was nice about this cape is it actually had pockets. I hope you can see that for the lightsaber hilts. That is not on that one. So we'll go ahead and put him back over there. Movement-wise, he looks about the same as you would expect. I don't remember which hilts came with the original Grievous, but I mean, decent hilts, good variety. I don't remember who each one of these are, although this looks very similar to one that a Legacy lightsaber that I just got from Galaxy's Edge, which I will leave up here, a link to that video. But this is a very similar style. I know Plo Koon had it, so it may not be hers, but we'll see. Anyways, we'll put those off to the side. So other than the cape and the color, I think we're looking at the same figure. And if I'm wrong, let me know. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in the cape. They could have done something with that. That's one of the things that really made up for it in that figure. So if you've never seen this figure, one of the cool things, arms do actually come apart. Just like that. And so you just have to be super careful as you know, you've got the different joints at the elbows. If you want to put it together, you see that you've got the male and female parts, and basically you just line them up. And you got to line it up starting at the upper elbow, the upper arm, typically, to make that work. And just got to line it up. Easier said than done, apparently. All right, and then that goes like that. So there we go. So that's how you're going to be able to get the figure to do what you want. You are going to be a little limited with the arms unless you do separate them out. The head, actually, if we take this off, take off his cape, you can get a better look at the head. I like the fact that they do have the cables in there like that. You can get a better look at the joint as well. The head goes all the way down, all the way up. You've got also on the head itself, not just on the neck, but so you've got a lot of movement, which is what you would want. The eyes are actually pretty good on here, I will say. That was something I was worried about. Let's go ahead and put the arms back together here. All right. Torso movement. You got some twisting left and right. You're not really going to get side to side. Leg movement. This is one of the biggest problems with this figure, is the fact that there are so many articulation points. And he can be a pain to get to stand up. So you've got a joint here, and a joint here. And not exactly a great foot to be able to do all of that. But the cool thing is he can be low and have a lower center of gravity, which makes it easier to make him stand up. But yeah. So I think that's a good look thus far. Other than that, I mean, the paint job is the main difference between the figures. The eyes are also different, I believe, as well. If I'm wrong, let me know. But the cape, I'd say that's the big difference. The paint job on here kind of makes it look a little bit cheaper. But it is more accurate to the Clone Wars, so I'm not going to knock it for that. So my biggest complaint is going to be the cape. But he's still going to look really good on the Clone Wars shelf that I have. So let's go ahead and take some pictures, and we'll be right back. All right, well, I hope that gave you what you were looking for when it came to the figure. I have mixed feelings about the figure. The cape, they should have done a lot more with. It feels very cheap, and it was just kind of a throwaway. The lightsaber hilts look very plain and basic, as opposed to the ones that came with the original Grievous. You can see they actually have some paint coloration on them. These are just plain silver. So that would be what I have to say. Other than that, I mean, it is Grievous. So if you weren't able to pick up the original Grievous, this might give an option be an option for you. Just understand that the paint is not what they had in the movies, but that's not what they were going for here. So with that, if you have any questions about the figure, make sure to ask down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. We do lots of things on the channel that a professional geek might find interesting, like Star Wars and Star Wars The Black Series, but we also do other things as well, like home automation, going to theme parks like Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios, but gaming and that sort of thing as well. Basically anything that a professional geek might find interesting. So if any of that is of interest to you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And with that, have a great day.